Can righteousness emerge from the depths of evil? In the ancient wisdom of Hindu mythology lies a remarkable tale that proves exactly this. The story of Prithu, the first true king of Earth, who emerged from the body of one of history's most unrighteous rulers. Long ago, in an age of mounting chaos, the Earth was ruled by a king named Vena. Born to the virtuous King Anga and his wife Sunitha, Vena carried within him a terrible darkness. His grandmother had been the daughter of Death himself, and that sinister legacy coursed through his veins, corrupting his very nature. As Vena ascended to the throne, his rule quickly descended into tyranny. He banned all religious ceremonies, outlawed worship of the Devas, and proclaimed himself the supreme deity. The sacred fires of Yajna grew cold, and Dharma, the cosmic order itself, began to crumble. The people suffered immensely under his cruel reign, while the earth herself trembled beneath the weight of his Dharma unrighteousness. The great sages and holy men of the realm gathered in desperate council. They approached Vena repeatedly, offering wisdom and guidance, hoping to steer him toward the path of Dharma. But Vena's arrogance knew no bounds. He dismissed their teachings with contempt, declaring that he alone was worthy of worship and sacrifice. Finally, the sages realized that Vena's rule would bring about the destruction of Dharma itself. With heavy hearts, they made a grave decision. Using their spiritual powers, they approached the tyrant king. When Vena once again rejected their counsel with scorn, the sages pronounced sacred mantras and struck him down with blades of kusha grass, their spiritual power turning mere grass into divine weapons. But the death of an unrighteous king left a dangerous void. Without a ruler, chaos would consume the realm. The sages knew they had to act quickly. In their divine wisdom, they began to churn Vena's thigh, believing that from even the most corrupt vessel, something pure could emerge. From the churning of Vena's right thigh emerged a dark and dwarf-like being, embodying all of Vena's evil qualities. The sages commanded this being to sit down, in Sanskrit, Nishada, and thus this creature became the ancestor of the Nishada tribe. But then, something extraordinary happened. As the sages churned Vena's right hand, a divine light began to emanate. From this light emerged a magnificent being Prithu. His body shone like polished gold, and he carried the bow of Lord Vishnu himself. At the same moment, from Vena's left hand emerged Archi, a woman of extraordinary beauty who became Prithu's wife. Prithu was no ordinary king. He was the first true king of Earth, an avatar of Lord Vishnu himself. The mark of the divine was evident in his very appearance. His body radiated light, his presence commanded respect, and his wisdom seemed boundless. The sacred texts say he possessed the combined power of Indra, Vayu, Yama, Surya, Agni, Varuna, Kubera, and Brahma, the 8 guardians of the universe. The sages immediately recognized Prithu's divine nature and conducted his coronation. As he took the throne, the earth herself, who had been hiding in the form of a cow due to Vena's tyranny, tried to flee. Prithu pursued her, promising to restore balance and prosperity to the world. The earth finally submitted to Prithu's authority, but on one condition, that he would level her surface to allow agriculture to flourish. Prithu agreed, and using his bow, he flattened the earth's irregular surfaces. This is why Earth is also known as Prithvi, named after the king who made her suitable for human habitation. Under Prithu's rule, a golden age dawned. He taught humans the art of agriculture, established the boundaries of villages and cities, and codified the principles of righteous governance. His reign became the model for all future kings, establishing the concept of dharmic kingship that would guide rulers for generations to come. The story of Prithu carries profound wisdom about the nature of leadership and divine order. It teaches us that even from the darkest circumstances, the light of Dharma can emerge. Prithu's birth from the body of the unrighteous Vena symbolizes how the divine can manifest itself in unexpected ways, reminding us that transformation and redemption are always possible. More importantly, Prithu's story establishes the sacred contract between ruler and subject. A true leader must protect Dharma, ensure the prosperity of their people, and maintain cosmic order. This ancient wisdom remains relevant today, reminding us that leadership is not about power, but about responsibility and service. The legacy of Prithu lives on in Hindu tradition, not just in the name of the earth, Prithvi, but in the very concept of righteous governance. His story teaches us that true authority comes not from force or fear, but from Dharma, the eternal law that maintains the balance of the universe. In an age where we still grapple with questions of leadership and governance, Prithu's tale offers timeless insights into the nature of righteous rule and the divine order that underlies all existence. If you enjoyed this story, give it a like and subscribe for more timeless wisdom. New stories every week. Don't miss out. Thank you for watching.